Hey, y'all. Ooh. Hello. Happy birthday to the Capricorns. What's up, Sarah? Welcome back to Theresthattarot, y'all. What's up, Krishana? Alina, Allie. Welcome back. Why my lights ain't on? My goodness. Let's get some light so I can see. We're gonna see what we can see, folks. I'm gonna use this deck. I'm hearing the truth ain't in you. Who's lying? Oh my goodness. We just got here. Is somebody lying already? Hey, NR. What's up, lady? Blue Karma, Blissful, Shamora. Nana. Hey, Nana. That's my baby name. What's up, Nelly, Shannon? All right. All right. I gotta get my decks. I like my little deck boxes. This is how I organize my decks. For now, anyway. A lot of you need to update. Make sure you're updating your devices, or I'm getting like updating security, updating like protection. You may have eyes on you or on your things. Some of y'all may be getting into like I don't want to say a darker energy, like negative forces or anything like that, but just more into like that alter ego type of energy. The one, it's like, my girlfriend says, my man shows up when I don't feel safe. And not her man as in her boyfriend or her husband, but the man inside of her. It's like my masculine energy shows up when I don't feel safe. You know how your voice gets a little bit lower. Okay, shit like that. So, what deck are we using? Somebody, you know what's crazy? Your masculine energy may show up when somebody's feminine energy. It's like something about somebody's feminine energy, and this could be a man. It's like if they come, if somebody comes, I don't know. It's almost like if a man does some feminine, spiteful shit to you or something like that. It's like that's when your masculine energy could show up. But I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Collective. Let me see. I guess I should have done this before I came on camera. So y'all can see my process. And is that it? All right, I think that's it. So it may not be the longest one. So y'all know I've been on this Brent Faiyaz tip, right? So this song popped up, and reading the lyrics to these songs make me feel like I'm crazy or something. Or I don't feel like Google be doing all the lyrics right sometimes. Either you feel like somebody's kind of like, how do I keep ending up with this person? Or they feel like, how do they keep ending up with you? Or like, not ending up with you, but coming back. You know, this person may feel like you are the death of them, or that you It's like, this bitch gonna kill me, or this man gonna... Now I'm hearing 911 about Wyclef and Mary J. Blige. Thank you, Golden. What's up? I said Ashia? Ashia? Is it that? I'm sorry. What's up, honey? What's up, lovely? This person, it's like somebody either you need a remedy. I don't feel like it's you. I just feel like, maybe at one point, I don't know, but it's like somebody feel like they need a remedy for your ass. Let's see what's going on. I believe I was having a conversation with my cousin the other day, and something about a victim consciousness came up. And we were just catching up on life, and as soon as I cut this deck, it said victim consciousness, and it's triggering a memory for me. My cousin is my accountability partner. Always has been. It wasn't even something we discussed. It just happened naturally because me and Sagittarius have like this. It's just a connection, you know. It's unmatched. Anyway, but I was explaining something to him, and I think the way that I said something, it was like he clocked right in and was like, you're not a victim. You're not a victim of anything. You're always in control of blah, blah, blah. I forget exactly how he worded it, but there's something about checking yourself when it comes to that victim-y. Life just happens to me. It's like, why would you be watching tarot if that's how you think? Everybody talking about manifestation. It's just a buzzword now, huh? Your thoughts? Watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Temptation. If there's anything that whenever you get near it, or whenever you think about it, there's nothing that you should be doing, or there's no one that you should be dealing with that make your faith go down. I don't know what this is, but it's like, whenever you're in connection, or whenever this could be a drug, so be careful with that. If you are on your 12 steps, for some of y'all, it's a person, and a lot of y'all need to follow the 12-step program when it comes to people too. Somebody's very upset, but I also feel like that they're a temptation for you. Or maybe they were. It's like somebody's starting to fade away. But not. Somebody may haunt you like a ghost. He said you love your Sagittarius brother. Your brother's one. We finish each other's thoughts. It's crazy. It's like they just automatically connect with me. And we have this great banter. But this person right here, whatever this energy is, whenever you're connected to it, it affects you spiritually. This is like the devil. It's like or somebody has like an entity attached to them. Some people are not always aware of this, okay? But it affects your faith, and that is what it's like a little temptation here and there is not bad, but when it messes up something that it can't fix, you know what I mean? It's like your faith is yours. Your belief is yours. Nobody can do that for you. It's like, I can believe in you all day, but if you don't believe in you, if you don't believe in what it is that you're trying to do, if you don't have your own, I can't give that to you. So if I come in and I shape that for you, that's a big offense. Oh no. Huh? Oh, you talking about, lady? A lot of y'all have just said you're healing from something. Now, the other thing I'm getting is something that it could still be temptation for you, but it may not be anymore. Maybe things are tempting until you lose hope. And then it ain't tempting no more. The number 19, 5, 21, 14, or 22 could be significant. Could be of significance. I think you've learned something here. I think you've learned something here, collective. I'm hearing a big lesson. A lot of you may be lighting a lot of candles or focusing on like artwork, whatever, because there's like a little, she got a little paint easel. Or you could be channeling your sadness or like some disappointment that you've experienced into an art form, which is exactly what I think you need to do with it. I always look at my tears as currency. You know, it's like, because I don't like crying. I don't like none of that sad shit. You can't come into my life doing that, or you're not gonna be here long. And so, and when I do it by myself. So, if my thing, and I don't know, maybe I got this from my daddy, but honey, if I'm gonna be doing anything, I need to see something. I need to turn over. I need a return. So it's like when I'm sad and I'm crying, I better see something from these tears. Like, it makes me angry. And it's not like I'm telling God, hey, you know, but it's more so like it motivates me. Like, it lights a fire up under my ass like nothing else, because whatever it is that has me sad right now, like, it is like a federal offense, okay? Because I know y'all don't know me like that, but I don't do nothing to nobody. I really don't do nothing. I'm out. When they say, how you doing? And people say, I'm out the way. I'm out the way. I be here with y'all. So it's like, I feel like what you're going to be doing is you're going to be channeling this emotion into something, whether you've already been working on it or whether it's something that you're going to create from it. I just don't want you to look at whatever it is that you're going through as the end. I want you to look at it as the beginning. I feel like you've gone through like some very harsh extremes. And the Temperance card is here. Sagittarius energy in the reverse. It's over though. I just need you to look at this as an opportunity. Like, I really do. This is an opportunity to transform. Maybe you got really comfortable somewhere or with something, someone. Sometimes it's just like a time period in your life that you just you cling on to. But you got to know when you start to experience these endings, these tower moments that we talk about in the readings. I feel like this reading is about you being able to take these experiences and, one, ask yourself, is this shit even gonna matter in 5 years? Like, in the grand scheme of things. And I know 5 years seems like a long time, but it's not. Hell, is it gonna matter next year? Is it gonna matter by April? You know, there's something like that. And I'm not saying that it wasn't a big deal. I'm just saying that this emotion that you may be feeling right now, this extreme, this low, or high, whatever it is, what can you do with this moment right now? It's so crazy because I was looking through my notes, and I don't know why I feel the need to say this, because I don't know if y'all watched that MJ Harris video that I reposted last night. I just feel like it really aligned with the weekly reading. But he was talking about his book. Oh, he's always talking about his book. Get the Fuck Out of Your Own Way. And I thought about the story behind the book that he wrote. And it was basically, he would take his experiences. It was journaling, basically. He would take his experiences and he would write them down. So in one of his videos, he said something about like going through a breakup, and he wrote down all the emotions that it brought up, all of the "you hurt my soul" stuff that happened throughout the relationship, and all of the emotions that he felt in that moment, why, all of it, and it was a way for him to, it was like whenever he would feel temptation, whenever he would feel tempted, he would go back and listen either to a voice note that he recorded or something that he wrote down, type, whatever, put in his notes. And I just so happened to be looking for something in my notes the other day, and I ran across something that I wrote over maybe a year ago now. And it was a text message that I had planned on sending. And I think I actually did send it, but I wrote it in my notes first so that I could really think it out. So, you know, when you write something that long, you was pissed off about something. And when I read it, because I was looking for something else, and I was like, bitch, did I write this? And the way that I pontificated upon everything in this message, it was a big reminder of, don't you go back there. It could be one of the causes. It's like, that was a Temperance in the reverse moment for me. Okay? And I would read it, but we ain't gonna go there. It was a Temperance in the reverse moment for me. It was one of those, it was something that was an extreme. And I almost deleted it, but I was like, no. Because it's in those, that's why MJ Harris has a book today, because he did not delete those things. He used them as a reminder how to protect myself in the future. Because there's no reason. It's like, yes, we love people, and we... I want to know why the Temperance card is here. I'm not saying that we can't go through a range of emotions when dealing with others. But the Temperance in the reverse is extreme. And I feel like that's why you ain't got no fight left. Because something just took you. And why? What is this for you? Scorpio energy here. Whoa. You know, all's well that is well. Okay. Friendship family, whatever, love, whoever it was, honey. I don't know if you was already the Empress when you got there, or if you became the Empress while you were there. But the Empress it's not really compatible with the King of Wands in the reverse. This like Cousin Eddie. You know what I mean? Like, we already know Ed, honey. It's like, we know what Ed gonna do, honey. You know, that's the King of Wands in the reverse is like, here come Ed, child. You already know, honey. Everybody know Ed. We all know what Ed does. That's the King of Wands in the reverse. And you can fill in the blank. Whatever that means, honey. Everybody done had Ed. That type shit. So, what is the Empress doing? Why is the Empress over there? Empress could be a man or a woman. You could be an Emperor energy. But it's like, what's going on here? The Seven of Swords. Next to the King of Wands in the reverse. It's like not surprising. Like, this is not surprising. It's just, why is that? Why? And for you, you just sat there. It was disappointing. But I feel like you were disappointed because you knew. You knew. Everybody know Ed, honey. And if it's a woman, what's a good name? What's a good name that ain't in the chat? Ooh, I don't know why I want to say Wanda. Because I like saying Wanda. We all know Wanda, honey. Wanda was down there on 10th last night. Okay. Her and Ed were down there together. Type shit, right? This is that. But you come out of this situation so much better. You come out alone. Alone is good. Alone is better than fucked up company. Jerome Meta, for sure. I forgot about this Jerome. Where Wanda? I mean Jerome. This Jerome. I forgot all about Jerome, girl. I'm so glad Jerome in the house. And they still lying, they still selfish, and they probably cheating too. If you with them. And it may have been disappointing. Something may have even been a disgrace. Something may have even been an ego check for you. But that's life. That's life. And that's how life be lifing. I just love the outcome, though, for you. I really do. I really do. Because maybe, like I said, you were avoiding something that was inevitable. That was taking you on a roller coaster anyway. It's liberation for you. It's a dream coming true with the Nine of Cups for you. Whether you know it or not. Oh, I cannot wait to share my testimony with y'all. I can't yet because we're currently in the process. But when you're in your manifestation mode, okay, you gotta keep this bullshit away from you. You have to. It's like having a baby. It's like having a baby. It's like being pregnant. You know, you want to protect your body. You want to put the right things inside of your body. A lot of things you just want to keep out of your body and away from your body. You want your spirit to be in a good place. You know what I mean? It's like, just imagine how healthy you want your baby to be. And all of the things that would entail for you to do, pay attention to, stay the hell away from. That's how your manifestation is. Okay, that's how that goes. And You're going to see things fall out of your life. People are going to disappoint the fuck out of you. Okay? In a way that you didn't even see coming. Okay? But it looks like you're handling something like a champ. It's like you paid the cost for whatever's coming. It's like, okay, sad, okay, it shook you a little bit, but, or a lot. But I'm telling you, this is like, for the clarity that you're receiving, what's the cost? I feel, it's like, oh my God. I don't know if any money heads are in here, but I was reading something today online about investing. I'm trying to think of exactly what example I'm trying to use. I don't have the terminology down yet, so I don't want to use that example. But here's a good way of saying it. When you look at the whole pie, because you might have lost a slice. You might have lost a little bit. You might have gave, we're not even going to say lost. You gave like this much. Okay? But when we think about the whole thing, it's okay. It's all right. Okay? Like whatever, it's not a loss. You gave it. Let's just say you gave it. We're gonna find a new way to, we're gonna reframe these experiences. Okay? Because I feel like what's coming on the other side of like this manifestation right now, you need to, like I said again, look at this as an opportunity. Look at this. Come on, balance 4-4. Yes. Look at this like you carrying a baby. So if I go downtown and Jerome standing down there on the corner, about to piss me off soon as he opened his mouth, I'm gonna think about my baby. I ain't finna let Jerome get me today. No. Matter of fact, I might just take the other door and go in the mall the other way. You know, it's just, you need to protect yourself right now. You need to protect your baby right now. Because within the course of that 9 months, anything could happen. Anything could happen. But what I'm focused on is making sure that this happens in the most healthy, bestest way possible. And that's all that matters when you're manifesting. Because it's going to be shit happening to your left and to your right, diagonally in front of you, the other way, to the back. Don't even matter. Because the clarity that you're receiving, I don't know what this message is for you, baby, but this is the clarity that you're receiving for all the shit that's going on. we just bring it right back to the center. I just got to make sure this is okay. This is my focus right now. And this is what I asked God for. And this is what I'm preparing for. And you got to know when you asking God for something. You just get ready. Get ready. I'm not saying it's anything negative. It depends on how you look at it. It really depends on how you look at it. A lot of, some things are just simply like tragic. But I don't see this as one of them. Whatever this reading is about is not one of those things. This is not I feel like this would be more of a breakthrough for you than anything. Let's look deeper. What is this temptation? It's not. It's not. It says seeing the truth, no right path, analysis paralysis. This is like when you playing solitary and you run out of moves. New game. No more moves on the board. Nine of Pentacles. You gone as far as you can go. With something, someone, somewhere. And it looks like you come out on the other side thriving and self-reliant. What does this have faith in the reverse? Wishful thinking is a lot different than faith. Okay? That's another thing when you're on your manifestation journey. Baby, if you don't have the faith that I have, me and you are not equally yoked. As partners in business, love, or any of that. And sometimes you have to... did I say this to y'all yesterday? Oh my God, I think I wrote it down. It's right here. That's crazy. Y'all, the spirit has been like all around me. Like, it's been so crazy how the messages have been coming. I knew this was going to be significant, right? So, you ever notice in like scary movies, don't have to be a scary movie, but just any movie that that talks about, this music is distracting the hell out of me. Any movies that have like spiritual presence in them, that talk about like ghosts or some shit, right? Somebody is mad. I just don't... Somebody's mad at you. Any movies that talk about like ghosts and stuff, right? You ever notice that when, like, was it Sixth Sense? Just any movie, right? Where there's ghosts. You ever notice that there's always one person that can see the damn ghost and they can communicate with them, and maybe they're like, oh no, it's or they don't want people to know that they can communicate with the ghost, or that there's even a ghost in the house. Maybe they keep it a secret because they don't want the family. They think they crazy or something like that. Some of y'all could be one of them. But the point that I'm making is they're the only ones that can see it. And so when somebody walks in the room, the ghosts disappear. And they're like, who are you in here talking to? So it's kind of like that when God needs your attention. Most of the time you're alone. He wants you alone, right? So I don't know why that came to me. It's like every time there's been a major transition in my life, I've been alone. So if you, like I said, you are alone in this. And both of these cards, you're alone, but there's some top tier cards, okay? And even in this ending, this person is alone. But whole. Not without. So if you're feeling like maybe you always end up alone or something like that, you're not actually. It's just that everybody can't see the people who are communicating with you. Everybody cannot see your spirit guides. Okay? But just trust that you're in the best possible place. Look at this beautiful ass energy. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress, and the World. This is where you want to be, honey. This is where you want to... Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Trust what's happening. I don't feel like this Have Faith card in the reverse is you. I do feel like the sadness and healing is you. But your faith is what's made you whole. That's you. Your faith is what helps you heal. That's you. When God needs your attention, he don't care who he got to get out the way. He'll get rid of that girlfriend of yours. He'll get rid of that nigga in your life. I said I wanted to talk to you. And I think that may be what y'all are going through right now. Because why was this experience so extreme? Why is it the Temperance in the reverse? Like, why is it such a conflict? Look at this mess. The Five of Wands, a lot of ego clashing. That's why the Devil's in the reverse. Because sometimes it's like when something don't sit right on your stomach. That shit got to come back up. Something is not resonating. And you got a baby. Man or woman, you're pregnant. Because in this reading, it's like, something's happening for you. And it's happening for you. So anything that's not sitting right is coming up. It's crazy because the song that's playing is called Belong to You. That's crazy. This blessing belongs to you. It has your name on it. It's almost like somebody trying to pick up, oh, I could take the package for... No. What time will T be home? What time does T get back to the office? We would like to hand deliver this. I like this reading. No wonder we didn't really need no other decks. The stagnation is finito. Okay, the murky finished. You can allow the waves to come, honey. What you gonna do about the waves anyway? I thought about that when I was sitting at the ocean New Year's Eve night, and I got done with my performance, and I still had my outfit on from the performance and everything, and I just sat on the shore in my dress, and I just let the sand and the water just, you know. And I just sat there and I had that talk with God, and I was alone. And I noticed that, hell, I looked back and the waves kind of drifted me out. You know how the sand is just moving the whole time. You don't really notice that when you're just sitting there. But which one of us could stop those waves from crashing? For me, sitting in front of the ocean is one of the most powerful experiences because, baby, there's nothing you can do with that ocean but respect it. Okay? There's nothing you can do with that ocean but respect it. And that's how you have to be with your emotions too. Now, the point that I'm making is, whenever you're grieving something, you don't know what's going to trigger you to cry or to feel that wave of emotion. And just like with the ocean, you just got to let it come. Because it's not going to stay. Every wave that comes, it goes. So if you're feeling the sadness, welcome it. You can't do nothing about it anyway. And one of my tricks that I heard somebody say on YouTube a long time ago was give yourself 5 minutes. Like, set a timer. I'm going to be sad and I'm going to cry for the next 10 minutes. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to make it to the entire 10 minutes because you're going to feel weird because you've timed it, you know? But it's like, it's good. It's a good practice, you know, to start to, like, self-regulate because you're going to need that. Because the waves are always going to be there. They're always, what you going to do with the ocean? But respect it. So they're always going to be there. It is what it is. Learn how to deal with it. Something like that. Because then there'll be another event that happens and we'll be back on here talking about that shit. And then you're not even going to be thinking about this no more. Or it can be like right there next to this. Because sometimes life just be lifing like that. But how are we going to deal with it? I feel like is the point. Show me healing. Somebody want to know where you at. Okay, so let's get back to that. But I don't even feel like we really need to touch on that. Look at Wanda. Here go Wanda. Jeromette. Here they go. What you're healing from is somebody you had to make the decision for them. Okay? You don't know? I know. But this is that kind of energy. Somebody could have been very manipulative, controlling, and they were with somebody who was very insecure and spiteful and obsessive. And I don't feel like either one of these people are you. And I feel like you may have made a decision for somebody because something just became too much to carry. And I think I said something about a pinnacle energy. I don't know if it was in this reading or the last, but something is very... Oh my God, it was a TikTok that I posted today. Because it was like all this practical energy came up in the read. I think it was a TikTok video I posted. Y'all go follow me. There's that tarot on TikTok. But it's like you took your in that collective reading. It was like somebody was taking their emotions out of a situation. Because yes, the waves and all of that. I'll deal with that later. Sometimes you got to look at the facts. Just like last night's reading. What's in it for me? What is in this kind of situation for me? A lesson. This was the lesson. That's your answer. The lesson. Something may have spread you real thin. And at the point where you're spread thin, 9 times out of 10, so are your resources. In some way. Whether it's your energy, money start looking funny, relationships and, you know, just personal life, just things in life just start looking funny. And you got to ask yourself, what the hell is wearing me out that isn't something that is absolutely necessary in my life, like my children or my job or, you know, things that we can't just get rid of them. What is wearing me out that's not that? And why should I be worn out by anything that's not that? There's something like that here too. Because I just feel like this was... Something could have been a needless sacrifice. And it looks like you are rejecting something that has literally been blocking your creativity. And this isn't to like... I want to take the focus away from whatever or whoever this is about to how it's been affecting you. Because God is like, we need tea. We need your attention right now. And it's not about what happened, what's the detail, what color, who, what. Because that's just stressing out the baby. Right? This is about, I need you over here because we got something for you. And this is fucking up the energy. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter. Because I don't feel like this is like one of your children. Or, thank you so much, JoJo. I really love you guys. Yes, your source comes from God. Not these people who just... they suction on to something that they think is coming from you. You can't even take that credit. But you can take the credit for following the lead. You can take that. Because the lead is source. And that's where it's coming from. Hey, George. Oh, I would love to, like, cook for y'all and we all just hang out. I would love that so much. But I enjoy this, too. This is not a bad reading. I feel like this is going to be one of the best times of your life, actually. It's like a transition. Is this about now? Let me see something. Wow. Y'all know it. I slam these cards. Nope. No. I'm telling you, trust what God is doing in your life right now. If something's leaving, let it. If something's coming, let it. It's so crazy because today, something told me to go to the market at the moment that I went. And I ended up running into a lead. Because whenever you are manifesting something, you don't know where that shit gonna come from. You just gotta stay open. You gotta keep your channels open, which is why you have to protect your baby. You don't have time. It's always gonna be something that come and try to distract you from what you said you wanted. And you never know, God, when you put a request out there to God, you don't know how he finna. You don't know what child he be doing all kind of stuff. And so you just have to be in alignment with what you asked for. And tonight was one of those. And it was just like when you run into the right person, I'm talking about damn near ran into Hustle Man. But on another level. You know, it's like if Hustle Man was professional. When you say that you need something and you set it and forget it, God be like, oh, here's everything. Here's a lead that's so fucking clear that you just can't miss it. And it was one of those types of moments. Forgive me, Lord, for all the cussing, but this is one of those things. And somebody got, I'm talking about a stop sign, return. It was like, look at this. Whoa there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Because didn't I say somebody had an eye on you? Look at that. Look at that flashlight. And I said, what they shining a light on? What is that about? Is it money? Is it some kind of inheritance, abundance that maybe just falling all over you? And then I said, well, what's going on with T? New opportunities? Somebody can see this happening. They're watching it. And let me see something. Again, this is a journey for you. The person's alone. That's okay. I don't think you were in good company. I really don't. And something was cause and effect. Ooh, the song that's playing is called Sirens. Something's cause and effect. Somebody's literally being blocked. Because whatever this energy right here that's looking but not saying much with the moon here and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Looking but not saying much. Ooh, hold on. Looking but not saying shit. Whoa, let me stop you right there, buddy. Let me stop you right there. Justice. I don't know what you got coming or what, but it needs to be protected. And as much as you may still feel sad about something, as much as you may feel like something lacks direction right now, as much as you may want to go out and feel like you got, I don't know. Is this, let me, before I say that. Is this your energy? Okay. I was like, what? That's not about you. Let's go back. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Emperor in the reverse. 4 Swords, 3 of Cups. This could be a group of people, or maybe a small group, or I don't know. There's a ringleader. That's, I'm not going to say, I don't know. They're just not in a good energy. I don't know if they're always like this, but they're not in a good energy right now. Okay, it's like somebody who abuses their power. And I just don't even see it as power, to be honest with you. What's happening is they're wearing themselves out. Because there's only one true source of power. That could cancel out the bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this negative shit is. I'm just getting somebody trying to force something. Seeing somebody like force something into a box. I don't know what that is. An aggressive undertone to this reading. But it's restrictive. You know what I mean? Didn't I say something like that the other day? Where it was like, what was I talking about? I said you can only get so far with a lie. Was it a lie? I feel like it was a lie that I was talking about. Because a lie always, you can't cross all the way over. The truth is the only thing that's going to get your ass there. That's the real power. Where that truth comes from. Where that light. I don't know. Whatever is blocking this shit don't want whatever was going on with you to come through. It don't. And here's you. In there with your little sweater on. Intuition on 10. With the little crystal ball right there. This is like a very studious, protective. You're isolated. The hermit is alone. Now I hear something about Jesus going into the wilderness for 40. I don't know. But he took them trips alone too, didn't he? There's something very special about you. And everybody's just not going to be able to go down this path with you. I think that's the point, my dear. I'm going to pull from this last deck that I have. No, I think we got 2 more decks. So we'll pull messages. Oh, we got 3. I only made it through that. Okay, let's go. What do you want us to see from this one? I feel like the song that's playing is called Drake. Just hold on, we're coming home. Or hold on, we're going home. Let me see something. Go back. I can't go back. You can't go back. I forget. The name of that album, Hold On, We're Coming Home. The name of that album is significant. Okay, so maybe Google it because the song switched and I can't go back to it. But there's something that he's not going back. I think that's the point of that message, okay? He finally gave up on the Taurus. I remember that. I remember giving up on a Taurus. What is temptation? Because I feel like this is just the message tonight, so I'm not going to veer away from it. Is it? Just a second. This is romantic, and I am pulling from the Romance Angel card, so, oh my God, I wish I was in New Orleans right now. Oh my God. Anyway, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Is clarified by stability, harmony, and flow in the reverse. These are contradicting energies, my dear. Okay? And I feel like that's why temptation is here, because something feels so perfect. Or it felt so perfect. But it actually did not feel good if stability, flow, and harmony was in the reverse. So sometimes you got to ask yourself, like, why the hell would this? And this brings me back to the song that Brent Fayez song, Where You At? Why would this feel good? You know what I mean? If it lacks flow, if it lacks harmony, and if it lacks stability, how did it feel good? How does it feel like this is it? This is the one. Express. Look at all this contradiction. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Clarified by detachment and cold. Huh? What is going on? Or is this like the two of y'all and how different the energy actually is between y'all? Or is this like there's some kind of restriction with this? Because why is this so different? Or is this what somebody really feels, but then they act a whole nother way? Let's look. Let's keep going. And we got children. Your love life is being affected by children. That's in the reverse. Divine timing, trust is in the reverse. My girlfriend was telling me, like, if this is somebody that you were thinking about having children with or something like that, or, I don't know, maybe no children came through in this particular connection. My girlfriend was telling me, because we were talking about the fact that I don't have any kids. And, whenever that conversation even comes up, I be like, oh, you know, because I don't know if y'all remember that movie Overboard with Goldie Hawn. I love that movie. Me and my mom used to watch that movie all the time. And in the movie, Goldie's mom in the movie said, I think she was pregnant. And her mom was like, if you have a baby, then you won't be the baby. And I'm the baby in the family. So my mom used to always say that to me. Anyway, I never grew out of that. But my girlfriend was saying that there's like there's a combination of things when a woman gets pregnant. And there's I don't know, it's like something about the way that a woman's body and just everything submits to that moment of conception. There's something about, not that it happens right then, but how can I say this? I've never had children, so I don't know. But it was the way that she was describing it. She was like, there's a certain environment in which a woman actually gets pregnant. Because you can have sex. And some people just get pregnant. But I do feel like there has to be like this just divine... Even if you end up hating that nigga. It's like, y'all came together to make this baby. Okay? And something here... There was a lack of trust and vulnerability. And I feel like maybe that's why something was not conceived. And it's not a baby. It's something. Okay, I don't know what. I'm going to get one more card on that because it's confusing me a little bit. But... And it could just be simply why a relationship never, like, solidified or an offer never came. There's something about... divine time. It's like the timing wasn't right for something. It's like you needed to be in a better place for this to happen. Like something couldn't happen with disharmony attached to it, with conflict and triggers and all this bullshit attached to it. Or it's just not supposed to be in this type of environment. There's something special that's not supposed to be in a fucked up environment, you know. Again, we're trying to protect the baby. The proverbial baby. Some of y'all may be erasing your social media or something about social media and erasing things, or I don't know, maybe you're erasing pictures or something. Because the song that's playing by Lil Uzi is Erase Your Social. Some of y'all could be eliminating people from your social group or something like that. But again, it's just all tying into this message. Show me passion. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody's projecting on you. Ooh, somebody want control. I don't know if they want to do this to... It's like this person still has a lot of passion for you. Like sweep you off your feet type. Or maybe if you have like this zest for life. It's like somebody wants to project something else onto you. It's like if you're just walking around a ray of sunshine... and somebody sees that and they just hate your ass for some reason in that moment. It's like, I would rather project how I feel about you onto you instead of you being so motherfucking happy. I don't know. Somebody is, whatever the situation is, save your tears. I just don't feel like the waves, I feel like you can have waves for something else other than this energy. I don't like this energy right here. I don't. Justice in the reverse. Balance in the reverse. So why even passion? You know, it's like maybe passion wasn't enough to sustain if this is what was on the other side of the passion. This passion wasn't enough to sustain whatever. What was it supposed to be in the first place? Masculinity is in the reverse. Didn't I say something about that at the beginning of the reading? Where it's like, if this is a masculine, feminine dynamic, and the feminine, like I said in the beginning of the reading, my man shows up when I don't feel safe. And if there's a masculine in the room, and I got to get into my masculine energy, then I don't need to be around this masculine. Because why am I not able to just relax into my femininity if a masculine is in the vicinity? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be protected. And this could be this could be the source of the damn drama, which is not masculine. Is that tracking? Does that make sense? Something's not making sense. And I feel like that's why chemistry is the last card here in the reverse, because why don't I feel safe? It looked like you done outgrew it. It's like you've had an awakening, and that's why chemistry is in the reverse, because whenever I see this masculine card come out in the reverse, I don't know, honey. It's something about healing. Jaded. Ooh, this reminded me of something. Of a time where I was very, very, very in love. Oh my God. My eyes, all I saw through my glasses was potential. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very good at looking at people and seeing, oh my God. You know what I mean? It's like if you go to like a boutique and the lady sees your physique and she's like, oh, I know the perfect dress for you. I know the perfect suit for you. Just wait right there. That's me when it comes to like love and stuff like that. And I'm ready to invest. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. And baby, when that shit blow up in your face because you have fallen in love with what you saw. Okay? That's what you saw. That may not even be what they see. That may not even be what they know. You probably the first person that ever looked at the motherfucker like that. You know what I mean? And so if they're not ready for that, healing in the reverse, inner child in the reverse, you sitting there wasting your damn breath and your energy. About to go back there and pick out all these motherfucking suits for nothing. Just to end up not feeling protected, because this energy has to learn how to protect itself or something like that. There's something that needs to dig a little bit deeper. It's like you've done it and this energy is attracted to you. This energy finds fulfillment. But also with that fulfillment, because of this lack of healing, there's rejection. And I don't even know if you're necessarily the person that, I don't know if you're necessarily, it's like spirit is rejecting this. Because baby, it's not that spirit doesn't love you. It's that we ask for tea. We need tea right now. I'm sorry. Because a lot of time, the other thing about me is, you know, it may be that I fall in love with the potential. And even after it's over, I still be like, if only. You know what I mean? But there have been a lot of times, especially in like my teens and stuff when I was really younger. There have been a lot of times where God just got to come pluck you out of it. Because you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it by yourself. You ain't going to do it by yourself. So this may not even be like you just straight up. This is like, I don't know. Some of y'all might be readers. You might be like, should I? And you pull a card and Spirit's like, no. What about today? Tomorrow? Are we there yet? So I don't even feel like this is you. You know? You ever just kept trying to work something, kept trying to do something, and every corner you're being blocked. That's kind of what this is. And it's time to sit down and just let everything happen and play out. Spirit got you. Don't your parents always know what they're doing? Even if you, like when you was a little kid and you just didn't understand the process and your mama told you to go sit your ass down somewhere. We got you. Dinner will be ready soon. That's kind of what the energy is here. Just go sit down. You're in timeout right now, but it's not a bad timeout. It's kind of like when I got, when I was on my way to the Maldives. After 2 trains and 2 airplanes, I knew there was a boat ride that was coming, but after the second plane, I figured we was there. And I was like, I just know we finna get on the boat. And so that was not the case. They said, we're going to take you up to this room. And they took me up to this like little lounge. And it was cute. They were serving breakfast and I was hungry as hell. And so they had the coffee and everything. And so I sat there and I felt very nice. But I remember feeling like, what's going on? Like, oh, is this the end of the journey? Or, and then when you traveling that far alone, you just, everything just, it's just you and God. It's like you got to trust what's going on, right? And so that's kind of how I felt when I got to that room. Like, okay, didn't know what was next. But once they gave me the Wi-Fi code, I was like, carry on. Carry on. I can connect and see what's going on. And I was fine. And then they said, oh, we about to put you on another plane. Huh? And then the boat, and then we got there. And so that's kind of like what's going on with you right now. It's like you're not there yet, but you're fine. Everything's going to be great. That's what this is giving. We got one more deck. We got 2 more decks, and then I'm done. I'm hearing a number 3, so we'll get 3 of these. And 3. Four. And I'll pull a few of these. Versace. Be significant. Something about Versace. Stay outside into the street light. Come on, let me tell you about this street light. When that porch light used to get the flickering and you can't see it, it's your ass. It's your ass when you get in that house. All right, here we go. This is just confirming everything that I just said. I love how the readings just come all the way together. So we're going to leave you with this, T. It says create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs attention right now, and it needs to be expressed in a bigger way. And didn't I say something about when you are, it's like y'all got ideas, y'all got things that could, I'm hearing generational wealth, like that could create some really big shit for you and the years to come. And there's a need for you to expand. You being asked to expand, you live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Didn't I say whatever's going on, let it happen? You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all the drama. This is the first step to achieving that. Release. Feliz Navidad. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but release. Because it's time. It's literally time. You're being asked to move forward toward that dream that you've been carrying in your heart and apparently in your head. Look at all that stuff coming out of his head. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. Period. Don't fight me on that. Some of you, continued education could be something that you need to look at. It's like if your roster's clear, if your schedule is clear, if everything's clear, you ain't got shit else to do. But what I'm telling you, you ain't got nothing else to do but study a new skill, hone in on something, get better at it, something like that, right? Some of y'all, this involves like you hitting the books again, waking up earlier. It's something about you maximizing your time right now. And please be careful of the people that you have around. I mean, don't look like nobody around you, but I just don't see people being a thing right now for you. This says the shining cloud makes happiness your gift, while the darker clouds warn that pain comes swift. So if you are, the song is playing right now called Damage. When you're alone, you can clearly, you know what your energy feel like. You know what you feel like. You know you. And look at this. There's like this light cloud over here and these dark clouds over here. The pain is coming from over here, and there's a clear difference. And so if you're already by yourself, then you know when this dark cloud is near, because you already know what you feel like. So pay attention to that. I'm not telling you to walk around being paranoid if you have to be around people, but just pay attention to how you feel and think about your baby. Think about your baby when you know. This says, from beautiful flower bouquets, happiness arises. Not small joys, but luck in everything maximizes. You got big shit popping, little shit stopping, okay? This is a happy tower moment. This is like, okay, we done let life beat your ass up in 2023, so here's the reward. Okay, like I said, you gave this much of the pie, but it's a pie, okay? And it looked like you finna get double for your trouble. So the tower is a sign in happy age that you're growing. As long as near the clouds, no storm is showing. Again, you know the difference now, because you didn't have, and see, that's the thing. It's like once you are able to take yourself a step back from a situation, get a bird's eye view, it's like you can see the board at that point. And sometimes when you're too close up on the situation, you can't see the difference. So there's something about you being separated right now, you being taken up to that little lounge. It's like you can see, because you, my dear, have some bullshit around. You had some bullshit around you. This says, strength and luck's the message when the bear is in your sight. But beware your social circle, for it's envy, malevolence, or spite. And your last card, my love. A string of lucky enterprises the fish near you will bring. Far away, they tell a tale of losses that will sting. Again, let that shit go. Let that shit go where it's going. Okay? Because I don't know, what's near you right now? Because I feel like you've already kind of drifted away. And a part of that is allowing the waves to come. When you allow the waves to come, you're allowing yourself to heal. And it will drift you to another place, because now you're not in this. You have to let those emotions out. So it's like whatever's going on right now, let that shit out. When it comes, let it out. Greet it. Say hello. So it can get the hell on. There's something like that here. Because the more that you let it go, it's like dropping anchors. Every time that shit bring a tear to your eye, you dropping an anchor. Boom, 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 you know. And You gonna look up and you like, damn, it's kind of nice here. I kind of like this lounge. It's like we ain't to the destination yet, but I'm having a good time already. Like I like it here. They got Wi-Fi too and food. You know, it's something like that. And I remember feeling sad, like, I wish somebody was with me to experience this. But then I said, when you realize that you didn't drop, it just starts to feel good. And you start to kind of feel, it's like you almost go into like a trance of happiness. And it's not necessarily because you know where you're going, because I had no idea where the fuck I was. I didn't even know what time it was. But I do remember feeling peace. Like no matter what happens, I'm in this moment right now. I feel like that's where you're at. You're right on track. Don't question it. Loosen your grip. Sit back, put your seatbelt on, enjoy the ride. That's what this reading is. And I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys. This was nice. This was different. This was different than anything I think we've done on this channel. So we'll see what happens on the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you or if you just enjoyed me running my mouth. I love you. Ciao.